In 2016, golf will make its triumphant return to the Summer Olympic Games in Rio. The popular sport has been sidelined from the Olympics for more than 100 years now. But a brand spanking new golf course built in Rio de Janeiro for the Games, it's causing some controversy. We've got CCTV's Stephen Gibbs with that explanation.
It's designed to be one of the most spectacular and challenging golf courses in the world. A perfect setting, supporters say, for the return of the sport to the Olympics.
What's so special about it?
Special about it? The uniqueness of each hole that blends from tee to green, where the ball runs off. If you're long off the green, it rolls onto the next tee. Very link style.
But there is also controversy around these fairways. For months, a group of protesters have been camped outside the construction zone. They have multiple complaints. One involves the irrigation of the course in an area that's already facing water shortages. The protesters don't believe developers' assurances that the water will be recycled.
We suspect that they are taking water from the main supply. The lack of water in this zone started at the same time they began to irrigate the golf course. That's what we suspect.
Another complaint is that the golf course encroaches on what was a protected nature reserve.
But perhaps the biggest controversy is one of legacy. That whole issue of who will really benefit from all this once the Olympics is over.
This course will be open to the public after the Games, but surrounding it, the developers are also constructing apartment buildings. Some are being marketed for a shade under $3 million. There have been claims in the Brazilian media that the investors behind the project are set to make an easy profit of more than 10 times their initial outlay. Facing this barrage of complaints, Rio's mayor held a press conference on what will be the fifth hole. He insists the project will actually help protect land from developers. Afterwards, we were taken on a guided tour of the course. CCTV spoke to the mayor.
All the clubs in Rio of golf are private clubs, very elite, very rich people. And now we will have a public golf course. I mean, anyone can come.
And what do you say to people who say the people who are going to really benefit from this are the developers who are going to be building apartments that are going to go for several $1 million?
Well, they've always had the right to build apartments here. There was no, instead of what people said, we try to prove that today. I mean, the law already allowed them to build here, even in the golf course. Now, with the golf course, they cannot build here.
The arguments will likely continue right up to the Olympics. Golf, they say, can be a uniquely frustrating game. You get the impression on days like this that Rio's mayor might agree. Stephen Gibbs, CCTV, Rio de Janeiro.